Welcome, everybody. It's your favorite motivational speaker, Saladin Davis, author of Life 101 Lessons from a 13-Year-Old Father. Get your copy today, www.lifesparkweb.com. But we're going to roll right into it. Last time we were speaking about Life 101 and why this book is so important, why you need to grab your copy and grab a copy for your loved ones, is we were speaking about accountability. Me having a child and learning that I had to be accountable for all of my actions. And now we're going to roll into the next section where I was going into high school between my freshman and sophomore year, just learning, understanding what fatherhood was about. And I thought I had a good grasp of it, but for some reason I just was not selfless enough. So I was still very selfish. I was a football player. I wanted to still be the young kid. I wanted to, really, really embrace my childhood and have fun with my boys. But I realized that, come on, man, you got a kid. So your life is different and you have to put your stuff to the side for your child. I didn't really embrace that via my actions at the time. And my mindset about it was pretty good. I mean, I love my daughter. I really wanted to be a good father, but my actions didn't really match up at the time. And I started to really think a lot because I heard so much, and whether if it was depressed feelings or whether it was really excited feelings, I went up and down a lot because I heard so much negative about me, because there was so much talk. I was looked down upon by authority figures, and even people in my age group obviously were judgment and everything like that. And sometimes it was depression of me wondering why me again. And but what happened at this time was I started to think about where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do as a father. And I made a choice that was completely different. It was very, at the time, unrealistic. And my choice was that one day I was going to have sole custody of my daughter. And at the time, I wasn't that type of father. I wasn't the guy that you say, okay, he's gonna get custody or he's gonna be the best father in the world. I wasn't that guy yet. I was young, I was immature, and I was selfish. But I made that choice because I started to understand a little bit more about putting myself to putting my stuff to the side, being very selfless but I still didn't get it to the point where I was able to act on it as of yet. But I made that choice and I knew it. That was goal one at that point in time, even though nothing looked like I would ever be able to do that. Especially as the father, when everybody says that the court system is against the father and for the mother. So I made that choice, but I wasn't doing exactly what I need to do at the time. A lot of you are in this situation right now. You're not doing your actions, your everyday, and your production doesn't show where you want to be. But the difference is that you have to make the choice and you have to have the mindset that's a positive mindset that puts you in a position to be able to reach that goal as long as you have that mindset and keep that mindset and let nothing deter you. Positive mindset is what we're going to talk about today, and it's going to be very, very important. We're going to hit 5 key points, and I want to drive these home to you. Important. Write them down. First and foremost is believe in yourself. I had to believe in myself first before anybody else could believe in me. Believe in yourself first and foremost. You have to look at it and really believe in yourself, where you want to be. And do you think that you can get there? You have to believe that you can get there. How is somebody else going to believe that you can get there if you don't? How are you going to be able to start to, revolutionize your actions if you don't believe that you can get there? It's not possible. So I need you to believe in yourself. And that helps your mindset start to turn and switch for the better. Believe in yourself. First and foremost. The next step is something I already mentioned that I had to do was you got to be unrealistic. When I say be unrealistic, I mean, everybody always tells be realistic or that's not realistic when you're talking about something that you want to do. But at the end of the day, being realistic, was it realistic for Bryce Elam to think that after he got shot in his legs, that he was going to be an Olympic gold medalist in about 4 or 5 years after that? That's unrealistic. But he believed that it was realistic. He was unrealistic in his thought process, and he believed in himself. You see where you gotta believe in yourself, and you cannot. Reality is relative. You have to embrace your reality. Whatever you see, that's your reality. That's your reality. It's unrealistic to think somebody that was in jail and got his education through prison, educating himself, can be such a bright and articulate and motivating figure as Malcolm X. But he believed that was his reality. Be unrealistic with where you're going and believe in yourself. Right? Number 3 is be grateful. Be grateful. You got to be grateful for what you have now, because you will never be able to reach the heights in which you want to reach without being grateful for what you have. So one tool that you can use to make sure that you practice being grateful is wake up. What you want to do in the morning is you want to have something that you can look at and look at all the things that you're grateful for. Put it on your nightstand. Put it on your mirror in your bathroom. Put it on your desk. What are you grateful for? Write it down and look at it every morning and kickstart your day with a mindset of understanding gratitude. Be grateful. That's number 3. Number 4 is positive communication. Stop with the negativity. Stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop texting about it. Stop posting on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, negative things, because you're putting too much negative energy out there, whether it's your negative energy towards yourself and what's going on in your life or somebody else's. It's negative energy and it's affecting you. You're wondering why you aren't where you want to be right now. That's why you still haven't embraced a positive way of communicating with everybody in every way of communication. So you need to change that now. Positive communication is going to push you to another level. I had to change that. I had to change the way that I talked about myself, about my situation, about everything before I was ready and able to be able to go out there and achieve goal number 1, which is getting sole custody of my daughter. Change the way you communicate. Intentively do it. And finally, change the people that you're around. Make sure you're around positive people. Get away from the co-workers that all they do is talk about how much of their work they do or how much the company doesn't care about them. And get away from the negative co-workers. Get away from the negative people that are, oh, men ain't this and women ain't this, and get away from the negative people. Negative people, if they talk negative about relationships, I bet you they don't have a good relationship. If they talk negative about money, I bet you they're broke. If they talk negative about their job, I bet you their performance is horrible. Get away from them and embrace and surround yourself with a circle of positive people, a power circle of positive minds who are progressing towards something greater. Positive people. Get away from the negative. Get away from it. You are who you associate with. Another thing Will Smith said, you are who you associate with. Look at your 5 closest friends, and that's who you are. And if you don't want to be that person, then you need to make a change. Positive people. Recap real quick. Believe in yourself. Be unrealistic with your goals. Be grateful. Positive communication, extremely important. And change your circle so that you have a positive power circle going forward. Positive mindset from Life 101, lessons from a 13-year-old father. Thank you guys for your time. Once again, www.lifesparkweb.com. Go get your copy today. It's only $17.50. You spend more than that going out to the bar with your friends, and you can change somebody's life with a purchase of $17.50. Jump on it today. I want to send a big RIP to 2 of my friends that have passed away recently, Tracy Trey Deuce Hudson and Eric Enoch Andrews. You both believed in me. I'm going to hold you down, fellas. Rest in heaven. I promise you I'm going to make you proud. All right? See you next time.